Hi, it's Jane, and I'm in a different place today. Cats are a little weirded out because normally when I sit on this love seat, they have an opportunity to sit over here and get some pets and some love, so they keep walking around me looking at me like, what are you doing, Mom? But anyway, I thought I would show you, I did go shopping, a little bit of extra money and set aside, so I thought I would go shopping for some things for Operation Christmas Child, as well as some organizational things. A lot of this is Operation Christmas Child. Some of it's things that I was like, I really would like to do this a little bit better. Wound up going to Hobby Lobby for some fabric, but we'll get to that in a little bit. First off, I'm going to show you a lot of the things that I got at Hobby Lobby. This week they have a lot of beading things on sale. So I picked up some of the novelty beads. You know, these are hearts, and then some different colors. Another package of the hearts. And picked up some of these charms because I like to make little bracelets or necklaces for the girls for Operation Christmas Child. Was really enamored with the purple. I love the purple beads, so I picked up another thing, purple beads. And then I realized pony beads are not all the exact same size. The interior of these, if you are using an F-hook, you cannot get the F-hook through there, so you have to use a smaller hook for these. And I primarily got these to make the hedgehogs and different fidget toys with it, and as well as necklaces and bracelets, and make little beading kits for the girls to make their own. But so you have to use a smaller hook with these. The ones at Walmart, you can use an F-hook. They will go through them easily. Had no issues. Also picked up a little stretch magic for beading those, making those bracelets. And then I saw a new cord that I've never seen before. Now, it may have been there always, but I do not remember it being there. And this is, it's called Frosted. Perfect for stringing beads from Pepperell Crafts. I'm a tube pony bead lacing. Now, I'm not sure that those beads might go through there, but I thought that might be interesting to try to make something a little different. They show making some of these things with the beads, but I'm not really looking to make those. But you never know. It says there's a connector included, but I'm not sure how one will take care of it. But anyway, those were some of the beading things that I'd gotten there. And of course, you know, they had all their Christmas stuff, 75% off. So I picked up a couple of these smaller red Polypro mesh ribbons for when I'm making wreaths. So I picked up 3 of those. And while I was over there, in the sewing section, they had the binding clips. Now, I will crochet or make fabric ribbons or fabric roses and glue those onto those and put those in with hair accessories for Operation Christmas Child. And then they had these stocking stuffers. And this is that toy that has the ball with the string on the end and you flip it up into the cup. These are wood. They originally sold for $5.49. They were $1.65 each, and they had 7, so I picked up all 7. Picked up some elastic cord. Needed that for some different beading projects. And then I always go through the the party section because party favors are great items to put in for your Operation Christmas boxes. Like these little pop tubes. They come 3 in a pack for 99¢. I think Walmart has bigger size for 4 of them for $1.24 maybe. But these are great. And what they do is when you pull them up, they make a popping noise. And so that was kind of the main objects that I got at Hobby Lobby. Then I'm going to tell you about this fabric. For the longest time I think it's called So Powerful, I've sewn small bags that are sent to girls in other countries like purses. But I've also done the menstruation pads, sent those over. Well, I had a friend that was telling me, as we get older, some of us have little issues with when we sneeze or when we laugh too hard, we pee a little. And she said those pads, paying for those pads is ridiculous. And I thought, why can you not do the same thing but use those menstruation pads as urinary incontinence pads? So I picked up this fabric. Now, half of this fabric is going to go for a couple of bags. But picked up that fabric for some of those pads. And this as well. Because this week the fabric is on sale. Needed some more flannel to go in as the core. And then as the, this is PUL. And this is the material that keeps the liquid from going through into the panty. So I picked up some of those. And I'm always looking for different dresses to make for Operation Christmas Child. And they had McCall's patterns. These are Learn to Sew. Now I don't think that I'll use the elastic the way they've done, but I might. But that is a cute little pattern. They had these on sale for $4.99. So I picked those up in 2 sizes so I could make some dresses out of that extra fabric. Now, one of my lovely ladies, Lisa, had wanted a bag done in VWs. So we kind of were looking around for some fabric, found some beautiful fabric. So this is the actual fabric of the VWs. And it is so beautiful. It is the higher end quality of quilting fabric. I purchased it from I'm not sure if it was from Germany or Denmark. Purchased it from a company there because they were the only ones that had it, besides one in France. And I thought, I don't know. The one in France, it was a little higher priced, and I just wasn't too sure about it. So, because it didn't have a whole lot of reviews, and this other one on Etsy had a lot of reviews. So I picked up that fabric, and I'm going to be doing her bag plus another bag. I think I can get 3 bags out of it. Smaller bag, and then 2 regular size. Because of the difference in the way that the fabric is created. This is a little wider width. It not only is a wider width, but it is also a little bit longer. As you know, in other countries, they sell fabric by the meter instead of by the yard. So with the meter, you get about not quite 6 inches extra. So there's a little bit more fabric to play with, so I think I can get the probably 3 bags out of it, and that's my goal. Now, when I was at Walmart today, because I had to get some eggs, which I'm a little perturbed at because I think the eggs were $3.68 or $3.58. It's getting ridiculous again. Of course, they're going to blame it on the avian bird flu, and they're going to also blame it on the holidays because eggnog and all those dishes people are baking for Christmas. Whatever. And I do really expect the eggs to go up because of the bird flu. Hoping they don't, but you never know. So I was walking through the clearance aisle and they had these little Lego cities. This one is the Space Hover Bike. And this one is a Aurora's Forest Playground. And those, although they say they're $3, I got them for $2. So, yay me. But I was a little disappointed. I got these because I think they're gorgeous. And I got these because I thought, they can go in the Operation Christmas Child boxes. Thought they were Christmas. They were not. Regular $1.99. Normally they would have been 75% off if they were Christmas, even though it says Merry Merry on them. And then the little bows with the bobby pins. Gorgeous. So I picked those up, and those will go in an Operation Christmas Child box. Now, when I walked in the store, they had an end display with these Cook with Color silicone turners and spoons. They had them for, wait for it, $0.36. So I picked those up. Now, as I was walking through the store, I noticed that they had an end cap. And on the end cap, they had some cute little bendy pins. At least that's what they're called. I don't know if they really are bendy pins. But, like this, it's called Fidget Fun. And basically, you can do that with the pen. And then these are some gyro, and I have no idea how they work. Gyro pens. Maybe let's take one out of the package. Just because I want to see how it works. Yeah, I'm that big kid. And it fell apart. Guess it needs another glue. I see what it did. It came out of its little hole. There we go. Not bad. So I picked up a couple of those, and they were on an end cap marked $1. Now, I don't always scan everything when I go through the store. Normally I do, because even when you're in the clearance section and you see that yellow price that says $3, lots of times if you scan it, it scans lower. So I normally always scan, but I didn't scan those. Those were 50 cents each. So I have to go into town tomorrow anyway. I have to go into town again later. So I'm going to stop by and pick up the rest of them since they're 50 cents. These shirts in the boys were $1, rang up for 50 cents. And there were 2 in the off-white. And then there was 1 in this beautiful peach color. Now with all that fabric, I can sew shorts, which I do have a pattern that I'm planning to do that with. And so yeah. And then they still had another couple of these. This is a larger size. These are size 18, 16, 18. And the shirt is the same. I think it's 16. No, 14, 16. But these were still $1. And they had like 3 or 4 of the red shirts and 2 pairs of the leggings. I just picked up one. And those will go into a package for the Operation Christmas Challenge. So that was the Walmart haul. Although at Walmart I did pick up a couple of other things. And that is one of these small beekeepers. Because I would like to put my 8mm eyes and the small noses into these. Instead of having them, I have the different sizes like this, but I need to put all the smaller sizes in their own space because that's what the hedgehog uses, is the smaller ones. And I've ordered some just plain smaller ones too. And then, well, these aren't the noses. But then I have a small package of noses, you know, that's like this, that I wanted to keep in it together. So I was going to stick that in there as well. And, you know, maybe some extra beads. Now these beads are the beads that are at Walmart in their section. That's pretty, the 2-tone purples. Are they 3 tones? Maybe 3 tones purples in there. But they don't have a self-closure thing, so I need to put them somewhere. So I'm going to put them in one of these containers, or one of my fishing containers. I had a couple of those that I used to use all the time for when I was doing home health, and I had to do needles, to use needles to pick up for certain draws, blood draws. And then of course at CVS I had a couple more coupons, so I picked up a couple more of these. I think this is a kitty and little panda. These are the little key rings. Had 3 coupons altogether. And then I picked up this. I believe it's a little kitten, maybe. I don't know what it is. I think it's a kitten, but I might not be right. Doesn't tell you for sure. Maybe it's a puppy dog. But this one was a larger one, and I had a like $4 off coupon. By the time I got out of there with these 3, normally it would have been like $17 or $18. I think I paid $4.50 with the coupons that I had. You know, the $1 off and those kind of things. I had a percentage off. Then I stopped at Dollar Tree. Now, of course, you know Dollar Tree has these lovely little makeup bags for $1.25. And I got this because it's a great way to use smaller Bibles, to put your Bible in, and a small notebook, those kind of things. But I got it for another reason as well. I won't disclose that yet. But they've got all that Valentine's stuff in there, right? And so I picked up one of these cups. These cups are great for, and this is one of those that's a little bit of an insulated one. Not really big insulated. But I picked this up because it's another great item to put in the Operation Christmas Child boxes. And just fill them with all kinds of small things. Little balls, you know, you name it, stuff like that. Of course, with all the Valentine stuff, if you were smart enough and got in there when they had the Christmas ones, you would have picked these up for 63 cents each. These are actually plastic paddle balls, and they are the smaller ones, but I think there are 10 in there. And so those are great little fillers to put in the bags as well. And then there are 10 of the party favors that are the little poppets that are hearts. They're kind of cute. And those are great little things to slip into those boxes as well. I picked up some of these really small 8-piece containers because what I do is when I've been sewing cat toys. Been having fun doing that, as well as crocheting cat toys. So when I take a mouse, that kind of thing, I actually put a couple of pieces of rice in these small cups, slip it down into the, the fiber fill in the center, and cats have a shaky toy. Generally, I will sew or glue a feather in it somewhere as well, because cats love that. I at first was putting that catnip in there, but my cats are stupid. I guess they just don't get the whole catnip thing, because even when I put it on the floor for them, they walk by, they sniff it, they look at me like, what? Where's the treats? And then just walk on. So, and I even got the high dollar catnip. I always try to pick up a couple of these. I use a lot of these for when I am doing my different channels for the videos, so that I can write in there, on the daily, what video I have up in those, where it's at, that kind of thing. Now I picked this up because I wanted it to keep all the different little things that I need for my, when I'm crocheting the hedgehogs or the fidget toys. So the eyes and extra pony beads will fit in there. You can fit these eyes in there as well. It'll hold extra pony beads. It'll hold the yarn. Cake of yarn, which that's normally what I work from, cake of yarn. And it actually will hold 2, and the needles. My mighty eyes. I don't know what you call them. When I first bought them, they were called mighty eyes, and they're magnifying glasses, but they also have the light on them. And sometimes my eyes get tired. It'll hold a small pair of scissors and my chibi needle for weaving in the ends. So it's nice and compact, and I can just pull it off a shelf. Lately I've been putting these projects onto a bookshelf that I have, and then I just pull it when I'm going to use it. And of course the pattern I have in a poly binder, so I can just set that right on top. And then I'm just ready to go. It's got my crochet hook in there as well. Now for the other beads, the smaller beads, I also have a smaller crochet hook that is actually going to go in this as well. Although I think I'm going to make a small holder, or get a toothbrush holder to hold those both in there, so they don't get loose through the holes. You never know. But the Dollar Tree in my area started getting in some of those different baskets and containers, that they get in each year for organization. So that's kind of what I'm up to today, although I am also in the garage still sorting through some of that fabric that I got from the fire hall. And then I am starting a project for someone. I had someone contact me and ask me to make a poncho for them to crochet a poncho, so I will be crocheting that poncho as well. Starting that today sometime, probably in the afternoon, later afternoon. What am I talking about? It's probably about 1 o'clock now. Not sure. Yep, it's about 1:30 as I'm filming this. So anyway, that's kind of what I've been up to. Yeah, other than that, got some eggs, and now I'm trying to get the cats unfreaked out because they definitely want to get up here with me. Come on, Merlin. He's too busy sniffing the bags. But normally he likes to get up here and sit up here and get a lot of pets and loves and that kind of thing. And I think he'll come up. I don't know. Sometimes we play, that kind of thing. But yeah, I do plan on, not on the 1st, but on January the 2nd, I will be breaking out the tote series, and I will explain what my rules are for me. And I'm also going to consider it the part of a Scorched Earth challenge. I've done that a couple of years, but have not kept up with it. You know, get a little crazy every once in a while. But yeah, so I do plan on doing that and sort of combining those together because of course it's a little bit about getting rid of those yarn that I have, all that yarn. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I will see you again soon. Everybody have a great week. Bye.